sorry, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to record our conversation.
Okay.
This is my third complaint regarding this matter. And the first one was in September of 2005.
Okay.
The follow-up was January of 06.
Okay.
When Mr. Medina asked for more information. I gave him that information, and this was the information that I gave him.
Okay.
I have not heard from him since January of 06. Nothing.
All right.
And I feel it's because it involves the public officials.
Okay.
The treasurer, the controller of the city, and my pension. And now you're telling me no one's here that can...
Well, if he was handed the case, Mike Johnson's
Right.
been out for a long time.
Okay.
He's been sick for a long time.
Right.
And he was assigned to an investigator who was Medina. Once Medina gets the case, he's the only one with access to the files.
Okay.
So again, what I can do from this desk is give you that you already have contact information for him, I'm sure. Okay.
Okay.
If not, I can give you a phone number, his email address, and so on.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be fine.
But that's what I can do from here.
Okay. And can I leave these complaints with you?
You certainly can. I can give those to the complainant. Yes.
Okay.
Where is he? Here. There he is. And there's his direct number. There's his email.
Okay. And your name, sir?
My name is Dennis Fritz. Are you a business card or something like this? I don't have one. I'm at the front desk here. If you need to call the front desk, we're at 814-4501.
You know which documents are giving it to him?
Right. It's the complaint, the follow-up complaint, right? It's the third complaint as far as our being here, and the copy of the first complaint.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paperclip these and give them to them and give them to the folks at the complaint intake.
There's a letter, something at the back of this complaint saying something? Where's that?
Well, this was from
From the response to you.
Mr. Johnson, right?
Response to you, right?
Right.
Like he has your papers.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure, you know.
All right.
Okay.
And I will give this to them for you, sir. Sorry I can't be more
That's
important.
fine. Thank you, Mr. Fritz, and I appreciate it. I tried to speak with Mr. Medina, but he's not in, so thank you.
All right,
Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, thank you.
As of June 2007, I still have not heard from the investigator, Mr. Medina. It's like he never existed.
I spoke to Mr. Fritz in the Illinois Department of Professional Regulations regarding the complaint of 05 against Mrs. Marthaler, and he informed me that Mr. Medina and Mr. Johnson were not in, but this was after a little period of time. So now I have given him the copy of the complaint, the original complaint, the third complaint, and the original complaint regarding the incident with Miss Martha. And I explained to him that I felt that it was because of my complaint involved public officials, the city controller, and the current treasurer, Judith Reiters. And I explained to him that I would hope that something could be done about this. And he said he would get in contact with me and refer this to the other persons. And we'll wait and see. We filed 2 complaints with the Cook County State's Attorney's Office and even signed a sworn affidavit regarding the altered hearing transcripts. As of September the 2nd, 2006, we have not received any response to the sworn affidavit.
We thought that if my transcripts had been altered, maybe the hearing transcripts of other police officers were altered and being used by the pension board. So I filed a complaint with my union, the Fraternal Order of Police. I knew this would be something they would not accept. But as time went by, without any response from the union, I knew that I was all alone. I even placed a public notice in a local newspaper because my civil rights were violated so badly. The pain of discrimination hurts far deeper than any physical pain I've ever had because there is no pain pill for discrimination. So I turned to a good friend for help.
My name is Asif Hussain. In the fall of 2005, myself and a friend of mine, Marty Christopher Lawson, faxed a copy of a public complaint to TV channel 2, 5, and 32. In the March 7th, 2006, I received a check from City of Chicago, Department of Street and Sanitation. The amount on the check was $770. I never worked for City. The check made me nervous and confused. I never worked for City. Why would I receive a check? After receiving a check, myself and a friend of mine, Marty Christopher Lawson, went to FBI. The copy of the check I received from City of Chicago, Department of Street and Sanitation. I never worked for City or the Department of Street and Sanitation. The amount on the check is $770, and as you can see at the bottom here, this check is unauthorized and there is no approval signature here. June 2006, we went to City of Chicago, comptroller office. They gave us a number to call regarding the check. I talked to a lady on the phone. She was surprised how I got her number. She told me not to cash a check without a signature on it, and if I do, I will go to jail. A few days later, we went back to City of Chicago, the Department of Street and Sanitation. We talked to a supervisor over there and showed him a check and the voucher. The voucher came with the check. The voucher has the name of the person who prepared the check and a voucher. The supervisor told us there is no one with that name works for that department. And he laughed and he said, "Don't you guys like free money?"